He skillfully wiped the blood off the hammer, tossed the bloody tissue into the toilet and flushed it, then set the girl's photo on fire. Halfway through, he dropped a Bible on it to put out the flames, and then removed the plastic bag from the smoke detector. After finishing all this, he packed all the clutter in the room into a bag and smoothed out the wrinkled sheets. He opened the door to leave, but footsteps echoed in the hallway. He quickly shut the door and only slipped out quietly after a passing woman turned the corner. Passing the housekeeping cart, he casually placed the bag of clutter inside. At the hotel entrance, he saw a police car parked nearby. He turned and left through the basement back door. Not far away, a thug suddenly rushed out and punched Remy. This man often mugged people here, but this time he had picked the wrong target. Remy grabbed him, then headbutted him, leaving the thug unable to resist. He looked down at the man for a long time, but did not strike him fatally. He turned and vanished into the darkness without looking back. Later, he arrived at the airport, turned on the tap with practiced ease, drank some water, and glanced at the girl behind him. His mission was to rescue her from the kidnappers. Remy called his boss from a phone booth to report that the mission was complete. Before dawn, he used the cover of night to return home. At home, he found his mother asleep in her chair. He gently removed her glasses and carried her back to the bedroom. After tucking her in, he returned to his room and put a plastic bag over his head. As the oxygen gradually ran out, his consciousness began to blur, but his thoughts drifted back to childhood. His father had a violent temper, often beating his mother, and once even smashed her head with a hammer. At that time, Remy had no courage to resist. He would put a plastic bag over his head to pretend not to hear his mother's screams. This childhood trauma haunted him his entire life. Now, whenever he carried out missions, his weapon of choice was always a hammer. Seeing himself about to pass out from lack of air, Remy slowly removed the plastic bag.